Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village surrounded by green hills, there lived a simple and hardworking farmer named Ramesh. He was not rich. He had only a small piece of land and a small house at the corner of the village. But Ramesh was happy because he loved his work. Every morning before the sun rose, he would wake up, wash his face, and step out to the fields. Ramesh believed in hard work. He would plant seeds, water them, remove the weeds, and protect the plants from insects. He worked from sunrise to sunset without complaining. But still, something always troubled his heart. Many times, the rain would not come on time. Sometimes there would be too much rain, and his crops would be destroyed. Sometimes, the plants would not grow as he expected. Every year, Ramesh worked hard, but he was never sure if he would get good results. He was tired of this uncertainty. One day, while he was walking through the village market, he saw an old man sitting under a large banyan tree. The old man had a white beard and a gentle smile. He seemed very calm and peaceful, even though he had nothing but a small cloth bag. Ramesh felt curious. He thought, "This man looks so peaceful. Maybe he knows something that I don't." He went to the old man and said, "Namaste, sir. Can I sit with you for a while?" The old man nodded and smiled. Ramesh sat down and shared his worries. "I work hard every day. I give my time, my energy, my everything. But I keep thinking, what if I fail? What if all my work gives me nothing? I cannot stop thinking about the result. It makes me restless." The old man listened carefully. Then he said, "Let me tell you a story. The story of the Chinese bamboo tree." Ramesh looked at him with interest. The bamboo story begins. The old man said, "There was once a man who wanted to grow the Chinese bamboo tree. He heard that this bamboo grows very tall and strong. So he bought some bamboo seeds and planted them in his field. Every day, he watered the soil. Every day, he removed the weeds. Every day, he waited to see something grow. But weeks passed. Months passed. The seasons changed. The sun shined. The rain came. But the bamboo seed did not grow. 1 year passed. Still nothing. The man started to doubt. He thought, maybe the seed is dead. People laughed at him. They said, "You are foolish. You have wasted your time." But the man did not stop. He continued to water the soil. 2 years passed. 3 years passed. Still there was nothing. The man could not see even a small leaf. By the 4th year, many people told him to give up. They said, "Why are you wasting your time? Grow something else. This seed will never grow." But the man had faith. He had patience. He smiled and said, "I will keep watering it. I trust the process." Then something magical happened in the 5th year. One fine day, a small green shoot appeared from the soil. And after that, in just 6 weeks, the bamboo tree grew 90 feet tall. Ramesh's eyes became wide with surprise. He asked, 90 feet tall in 6 weeks? The old man smiled and said, "Yes. But the truth is, it didn't grow in 6 weeks. It took 5 years and 6 weeks. For 5 years, the seed was growing underground. It was building strong roots. Roots that could hold a tall, strong tree. If the man had stopped watering it, the seed would have died underground." The old man looked into Ramesh's eyes and said softly, "Your life is like that, my son. Your work is like that. Sometimes you will not see results immediately. Sometimes people will laugh at you. Sometimes you will doubt yourself. But remember, what is growing under the soil is more important than what you can see." The lesson deepens. Ramesh listened carefully. The old man continued, "When you plant a seed, you cannot force it to grow fast. You cannot pull the leaves out. You cannot shout at the seed and say, "Grow now." You can only do your part. Water it, give it sunlight, protect it, and let nature do the rest. The problem is not your hard work. The problem is that you are always looking at the result. You are standing there, staring at the soil, asking, "Where is my reward? Where is my success?" But life does not work like that. When you focus only on the result, you forget to enjoy the process. You lose your peace. You lose your happiness. But when you focus on your work and trust that the result will come at the right time, you will feel free. A change in Ramesh's heart. That night, Ramesh could not sleep. He kept thinking about the bamboo story. He realized that all these years he had been doing his work, but inside his mind, he was always restless, always thinking about the end result. That worry had made him unhappy. From the next day, Ramesh decided to change. He woke up early, like always, but this time, he worked with joy. He smiled while planting the seeds. He enjoyed the sound of birds, the smell of the soil, the cool air on his face. He still worked hard, but he stopped looking at the sky, worrying about rain. He stopped thinking, "Will my crops grow?" Instead, he thought, "I will do my best today." Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, Ramesh's farm began to flourish. The plants looked healthy. The fruits were sweet. But more importantly, Ramesh's heart became peaceful. One day, while he was sitting under a tree and watching the sunset, he thought about the old man. He smiled and whispered, "I understand now. The bamboo was never just about the tree. It was about me." The moral of the story: seedling, don't focus only on results. Focus on your efforts, your actions, your process. The results will come at the right time, just like the bamboo tree. Success grows underground, in silence, while you are busy doing your best.